55 pounds of cocaine. That's what it took to save a car company everyone loved. This is the man behind one of the world's most famous cars, and he was caught red-handed by the FBI. Most people assume he was already a criminal chasing one big score. He wasn't. John DeLorean was one of Detroit's most celebrated engineers. By his 30s, he was a rising star at General Motors, helping design the muscle car that changed an industry. He wore turtlenecks instead of suits and dated movie stars. Detroit had never seen an executive quite like him. In 1973, he walked away from it all because he wanted to build a car on his own terms. His dream was a car nobody had seen before, stainless steel body, gull-wing doors that opened straight up. He founded the DeLorean Motor Company and promised to build it in America. Investors loved the vision, but nobody wanted to write the check. Then the British government offered him something huge, millions of dollars, if he'd build his factory in Northern Ireland. The region was gripped by conflict and desperate for jobs. DeLorean's factory promised thousands of them. Money started pouring in, and DeLorean became an overnight folk hero. Subscribe now because the story turns dark fast. But building the car proved far harder than anyone expected. Deadlines slipped again and again. When the DMC-12 finally launched, it was underpowered and overpriced. Reviewers weren't impressed. Then a recession hit, sales collapsed even further, and the factory kept burning through cash it didn't have. By 1982, the company was days from bankruptcy. Thousands of workers were about to lose everything. The British government was ready to pull the plug for good, and DeLorean needed a miracle, and needed it fast. Desperate, he needed $24 million right now, and immediately turned to a stranger with a dangerous proposal. That stranger was secretly working for the FBI. DeLorean had no idea he was walking into a trap. The plan was simple and shocking: sell cocaine, pocket the profit, and save the company overnight. On October 19, 1982, DeLorean walked into a hotel room near the airport, not knowing it was already wired. Every word was being recorded. Agents opened a suitcase full of cocaine in front of him. He picked up a bag and smiled. "It's better than gold," he said. The second he said it, agents stormed the room. John DeLorean was arrested on the spot. The story exploded across every front page, and the man who built the future now faced 60 years in prison. His company had already collapsed before the arrest even happened, and the factory in Belfast shut its doors for good. Thousands of workers lost their jobs overnight. A dream that once meant everything to them was simply gone. At trial, DeLorean's lawyers argued something bold. They said the government had set him up from the very start. The informant, they claimed, pushed him into it for his own deal. DeLorean, they said, was desperate, not criminal. Here's the part almost nobody remembers about this case. The jury actually found him not guilty. Jurors believed he'd been entrapped by his own government. Legally, John DeLorean walked free. But freedom didn't fix what was already broken. His company was gone, and so was his fortune. More fraud charges followed in the years after, and though he was acquitted, the damage to his name never healed. By the late 90s, he filed for personal bankruptcy. The man who once dined with celebrities was nearly broke. But here's the twist nobody saw coming. While DeLorean's name faded, his car became immortal. In 1985, a movie turned his stainless steel sports car into a time machine, and it became instantly iconic. Overnight, it was everywhere. Decades later, that same car is still instantly recognizable everywhere. Most people know the car. Fewer know the man who built it and lost everything for it. It's one of the strangest ironies in business history. A man cleared by a jury, but convicted by his own choices. The drugs never sank his company. That dream had already run out of money long before that hotel room. Desperation made him reach for anything that might work, and that reach cost him almost everything he'd built. DeLorean died in 2005, largely forgotten, but his car outlived him, his company, and the whole scandal. Sports cars, cash, and one desperate deal. That's how a Detroit legend nearly disappeared forever. There's another mogul whose empire collapsed overnight. That story is just as wild, and it's coming next. The next fallen empire is waiting for you right now. Go watch that story next.